AtlantaDentalSpa.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Boulden with the Atlanta Dental Spa, and today I want to talk about something that we do a lot here at Atlanta Dental Spa, which is something called Perio Protect trays. And essentially what a Perio Protect tray is it's designed for someone who has gingivitis, periodontitis, periodontal disease, whatever you may call it. Essentially, in my opinion, it's the standard for treating gum infection. What a Perio Protect appliance does is we take impressions, we give you an appliance that's custom fit just for you, that is then fabricated at a Perio Protect laboratory, because it's a patented process, and every day you'll go ahead and put medicine inside the tooth. That medicine will then be, through the tray, it'll be hydraulically driven down into the pocket around the teeth and clean the teeth and disinfect the teeth from the bacteria that are causing that gingivitis or periodontitis daily. It's a cool alternative to having to go in every 3 months for a deep cleaning or scaling and root planing. If you know, those of you who've gone through that know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, this kind of addresses it from a different mindset, as opposed to just going in and scraping things out every 3 months. This actually kills things on a microbiological level, as opposed to a mechanical level of scraping things out. One of the things that I really believe in this tray is those bacteria that are in your mouth, right? That reside in the base of the pocket, that are causing that periodontitis or gingivitis. They're very, very potent bacteria, exceedingly potent. And once they get into your bloodstream, they can cause a manifestation of problems on your heart. I mean, there are studies that are linking that to heart disease. It's called the oral systemic connection. Basically now science is finding that all the illnesses that we have can sometimes be attributed to the bacteria that are in our mouth. And those bacteria are usually prevalent in the pockets that exist in the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 millimeter pockets. And those are the ones that cause bone loss, but they also cause illnesses throughout our body. So without a healthy mouth, you cannot have a healthy body. It's purely that simple. And every time you eat or chew gum or whatever, and you have periodontitis or gingivitis or something, those bacteria, you are ingesting those bacteria and they're getting into your bloodstream through your intestines. So the cool thing about Perio Protect trays is that we're killing that bacteria before we go in and remove those bacteria. The conventional way that things have been done, even in our office, is the conventional way that things have been done in dentistry, is that if you have a bunch of deposits or deep pockets or whatever, we would go in and we would kind of scrape the gums or scrape the teeth and clean them, and that's called scaling and root planing or debridement. A lot of people they've gone through it, they didn't really like it so much because that bacteria and plaque and tartar that's underneath the gum line is very tenacious, and it has a hard time. It has a very good propensity for staying on top of the teeth, so it takes a lot of scraping to get that off. Those are active and live bacteria that are inside the gum, inside the bottom of the periodontal pocket. So if you ever noticed, if you ever had that done, sometimes you can get some bleeding that occurs from that. So bleeding plus live virulent bacteria is not usually a good combination. I wouldn't want those bacteria entering my bloodstream. The approach that we have at Atlanta Dental Spa is a little bit different. We want to get that debris and those bacteria out, but I want to make them inert first, meaning I want to make them harmless first. And the way we do that is we would prescribe Perio Protect trays first. Okay? So let's say you had 7, 8, 9 millimeter pockets, 4, 5s even. And we knew that there was that bacteria and tartar underneath the gum line. I would want to render those bacteria harmless before I exposed it to the rest of your body. Okay? So we wear the Perio Protect trays, we kill the bacteria with the medicament that we put in every day. And you would do this at home. And then once we've gone through that process, through a period that's going to be determined through myself and my hygienist, because it differs for everyone. The protocol differs for everyone. Once we've decided that we're at a good place to go and remove that bad bacteria and that tartar and such, we would essentially go in and remove the process. Here's the cool thing, is that the medicament that we put in actually cleaves the bond between the bacteria and tartar and the tooth, so that it's not that hard scraping and rough procedures that go on anymore. It's really a very gentle process because it just becomes what we call white matter. Essentially, we just kind of go underneath the gum line and just scoop that stuff out. But again, we're scooping stuff out that has been killed a long time ago. It's rendered harmless. Your body doesn't have an inflammatory response to it anymore. So it's just a much healthier protocol, in my opinion, to go through. And I believe it should be the standard for what we do in the future. Because the way we've been doing things just really hasn't made much sense to me. Because if you remember, or if you're one of the people who goes through deep cleanings all the time, it's like you go through deep cleaning, come back again. It's just like it's like the everlasting Band-Aid. Why am we want to heal you as opposed to just managing it. We want to get those 4s and 5s and 6s down to 1s, 2s, and 3s, so that you're not in the state of just managing periodontal disease or gingivitis. We're actually healing you from it. So with time, we can do that. I truly believe it, and we've seen it in hundreds of cases here at Atlanta Dental Spa. So if you are in that predicament, if this sounds like something that could help you, I invite you to come in. It's a tray that I believe in so much so that I actually have it myself, not so much to treat periodontal disease or gingivitis, but it's so I can actually prevent it in my own mouth, because our mouth is full of bacteria. It's a proven fact. There's hundreds of strands of bacteria that are in our mouth. So I like to use it kind of when I'm when I get in the shower. I actually put in some medicine, put it in, and as I'm cleaning my body, cleaning my teeth at the same time. So again, it's something I believe in so strongly that I use it myself. So if it's something you think that may help you, I invite you to come in, talk to one of our hygienists, talk to one of the doctors, and see if we can't get you on the right track for where you want to be. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you soon.
AtlantaDentalSpa.com